Hey guys, it's Katie from Shire Ranch. I am in my laundry room slash utility room, and I am redoing the floors. So I'll see if I can find some pictures of what this looked like. I took all the laminate flooring, it was sticky tile flooring from like probably the 80s out, maybe 90s. I'll be nice and say it's the 90s. I've painted. I'm gonna do the flooring now. We have it down to basically the subflooring. In here, there is supposed to be a sink. It's supposed to be a half bath slash laundry room. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. But so there was a sink here. A sink will not fit here. I'll back up so you can see. If you put a sink in here, you would not be able to open that washer and dryer or get by to the rest of the room. And all the hookups for the washer and dryer are back there. So we can't move the washer and dryer. Yeah, so anyways, back to flooring. So what I need to do is they had actually done a decent job actually of marking this out, but it's still not perfectly straight, and I'm actually unsure if they marked it out or if it's just like dirt buildup that's the lines. So I am going to mark out a straight line to use as my reference line for this part of the room. So my plan is to do the utility half the room and then move the washer and dryer out and do the washer and dryer half of the room. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping it goes smoothly. Let's find out. Alright, it is another day. I am in my laundry room and we are just getting ready to put down another bit of flooring. We got some flooring done this week in between some disasters, like our boiler not working. It was just a thermocoupler, like it wasn't really that big a deal. But when it's cold out and you don't have heat, it doesn't make for a happy day. We've had a long week is basically what it came down to. Like a lot of things hit. So I got the utility side of this area done today. James unhooked the washer and dryer. He's amazing. And then we moved it all the way over there. So we will put down the laminate in this room, or at least up until the washer, and then we'll let it set for a few days to make sure it sticks. We don't want to ship the tiles when we move the washer back. And then we'll do some like touch-up stuff, like there's paint behind the toilet. We're gonna have to pull the toilet to do this half of the room, and we'll get new baseboard where we need it. We'll match the baseboard and put that in. What else are we gonna do? I think that's pretty much it as far as like the actual room. We did, when we bought the house, there was a sink here, but, and I think I showed it earlier in the video, you can't walk between the washer and dryer if you have a sink here. Like even a mini sink would be cutting it really, really ridiculously close. So we're gonna make a little shelf thingy, I think, is kind of the plan. You'll see that probably at the end of this video. Because I should have this video out before Christmas, because that's the goal, is to have this done before Christmas. Yeah, this room is almost done. It's basically my biggest project at the moment. Come New Year's, we're gonna be doing the flooring in the master bathroom and the bedroom. That's not gonna be fun, but I am excited to get this room back in order. I might end up putting shelves and stuff in here. I don't know. I have ideas, but we'll see if they actually come to fruition. But join me today as I time lapse me putting in a very, very easy section of flooring. At least it should be compared to what I did in the utility room, because this is like square. There's no weird round grooves to go through. There's no doors to go under. Oh, and by the way, if you're gonna put in any type of flooring, actually, I would say, I'm all like wobbly. If you're gonna put in any type of flooring, I highly suggest taking off the doors. I didn't, because I didn't want to take them off and then not be able to get them back on by myself, because I didn't want to let heat out of the house. And so, but I do recommend, if you are doing anything like, if you're doing actual flooring, like, like snap together stuff, or like nailing on or tiling, take off the doors. Like, don't try to work around a door. That's ridiculous. Don't be like me. Is there anything else? No, but join me on a time lapse as I do this room, because it should be about ready to go. In here, because there's not much in here at the moment. We have the washer and dryer is back in its place, all hooked up and everything. I did laundry. It was a huge laundry day yesterday. Today James pulled the toilet and I started priming this, because of leakage and everything there. We are letting this dry out for a day or two before I put down our tiles. We did have this toilet off for close to a year. It might have actually been a year, I don't know, when I figured out that it was like actually leaking. So it's been off, so we turned it on and it definitely leaks. It doesn't look to be the seal. It looks like there was like a hairline crack in the tank. So we're just gonna buy a new toilet and be done with it. It's like $100. I'd rather do that than spend less and deal with frustration and trips back and forth to Home Depot. I just want to do that. I just want to do it. So what I'm doing today is, since he's gotten that all done, I am priming this wall spot that I wasn't able to get to when I painted the first time. And then I'm going to vacuum, do a good vacuum, and do all the way probably to like here-ish, probably to this tile, basically to where I don't want to do cuts around where the toilet is. So that is my grand plan for this afternoon. This project's taken a lot longer than I wanted it to. It is a simple project, it's just more, I needed James's help for quite a few things. I didn't really want to tackle it on my own. So it's taking longer, but we're getting it done. It looks amazing so far, and I'm so happy. James is as happy as he's going to be about it. But I'm thrilled with how this is turning out, and it just looks so much cleaner and I don't know, up to date. Maybe like it was like laminate flooring from like, I don't know, the 80s or 90s, probably 80s. Yeah. So let me go grab the vacuum and we'll get started on this. Let's do it. Got the vacuuming done. I got my utility knife that I'm going to use to cut, and I've been using this for the whole room, and it is getting pretty dull. So I'm going to change out the blade real quick.
We are back in the laundry room, and we have done a lot since the last video. So, first up, I'll come over here. We put in these, light, camera, action. We put in the mending strips or transition strips there, and there. So our floors are all mended and nice and pretty, and then we have finished the flooring. The flooring is absolutely done. Our washer and dryer are back where they should be, and we installed a new toilet. And we used the old toilet seat, but we had a sign on here that said out of order, and now I'm trying to get the tape residue off. But toilet's all working. It's nice in here. We got baseboard there. I need a piece of baseboard here. Oh yes. And we put this monster back up. It is too big for this room, but it's an excellent cabinet. What we did is they had it more in the center of the room, and I didn't like that. I wanted it to look as big as possible, so I moved it as close to the ceiling as I could get. I moved it all the way to the wall and put it back up. Also, besides it hanging on a French cleat and being screwed into the wall, or actually it is hanging on a French cleat and screwed into the wall. One thing that I did, let me get my handy dandy step stool, is they had so many holes just everywhere in this. They did try to screw into studs when they had hung this, but you can see the remnants of it. They had just a whole line of holes trying to find a stud. It looked hideous. I spackled it, and I'll sand it and see how it looks. I mentioned yesterday when I was talking to James when we hung this that maybe I would just end up like painting the inside of it. And I don't know if we communicated correctly. I think he might assume I'm just gonna paint it white. I was thinking like paint a fun color, but we'll see if that actually happens. It's very low on the priority list. Other things that we did in here. We actually got this done. So we just kind of had it in the wall. Whoa, it's cold. We just kind of had it in the wall and duct taped out, which is not recommended. Now we have the actual thingy, so it goes out in the wall. It costs like $7. So one, we should have done it really a lot sooner, but two, like, why didn't the old owners do that? That's just weird. But yeah, so we got that done. I will be putting this room back together fully, and yeah, it took longer than I thought. It is the 28th, I think, of December. I wanted to be done by Christmas. That didn't happen. So, yeah. So I will, this is going to be the end of this video. I want to post it for tomorrow, Tuesday. But I'll be posting another video when I finish the baseboard. I'll show you all my organization in here and all that. And also our little tray thing we're going to make to cover up this hideousness. And then I guess I will show you grand tour. We have our water heater and boiler, and then, you know, the rooms and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, this will also be taken care of. It is not really attached correctly. It pops out, so we need to get that done, and that's a this week project. Other things that we will be doing is painting the doors and trim, like getting it actually really nicely painted. We didn't focus on that when I painted before, and it'll be both sides of the doors. So yeah, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of what we do around the house and the homestead, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.